Hi there guys, I've got another Gamebox video for you, and by popular demand I've been requested. I'm going to be showing you Street Fighter Zero, which is the European version, Asian version of Street Fighter Alpha, on the Gamebox. So without further ado, let's get it running and see how this one plays. Now, this originally I thought, wow, I've got a CPS2 arcade game on here, but it's actually not. It's Street Fighter Zero. It's the actual CPS changer version. So it's running on CPS1 hardware, I believe. So basically, the sound on here, the emulation is very cut down from the CPS2 version, so it's not as great sounding, unfortunately, but it looks okay, plays nice and smooth, and it's a nice addition to the Gamebox roster. Let's get into it and see how it plays a little bit more. So you've got 10 characters on here. You've got your Ryu, Chun-Li, you've got Nash, Ken, Adon, Sodom from Final Fight, Birdie from Final Fight, Guy from Final Fight, Rose, who's actually a brand new character, and Sagat. It's all it's pretty much in Japanese, so as you would expect it being Zero. I'm not sure if you can hear it very well, but you can tell the sound is quite cut down, limited in this version. It doesn't sound as crisp as it does, or as it should. Now, Street Fighter Zero, or Alpha, is, as you all know, a follow-up to the new kind of version or additions to the Street Fighter series that followed Street Fighter 2. However, the Street Fighter Zero series is actually set before the events of Street Fighter 2, so with this you get younger looking characters of the Street Fighter series. You've got a brand new combo super move system. You've got a little super level bar at the bottom there. You've got combo systems in here included, so the whole fighting mechanism for Street Fighter has been revamped. This game seems to be quite easy. I'm not very good at Street Fighter Zero, really, but I think the difficulty level in this is set quite low because the characters don't seem to be putting up much of a fight. I'm not actually this good. So you got the Japanese text there. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm glad they put it on here. I would have preferred, Street Fighter Alpha 3, but again, that was a CPS2 game, and there doesn't seem to be any CPS2 games on this system at all. But I suppose I'm quite happy. I mean, they I guess they, you know, really didn't have to put this version on here. So it's a welcome addition for, personally. Let's try. Oh, Mr. Super Move again. It's just I mean, it's just a real shame about the sound, really. A lot of people I know play games with the sound turned off, especially with emulation arcade games, but I shouldn't really complain. At least there's sound. At least there's sound at all. So yeah, I'm playing with Guy here, as you know, as you probably would know from Final Fight series. So this is Final Fight Guy. And Birdie here, who I'm fighting against, he's a Street Fighter character. Another victory, another poor victory, I would say. Yeah, I mean, the difficulty in this version doesn't really seem to be that high at all, really. I'm really not any good at this game, so for me to win just probably shows you how easy it is. Oh, he won. Let's continue. We'll show you one more character. We'll show you... who should I pick? Let's go with Chun-Li. I think, as you can see, the game has taken a different path now. I've chosen a different character with typical Street Fighter rules. I should really continue fighting the guy I was fighting, which was Birdie, but now I've chosen a different character. You can see it's taken a new route and I've got a new bad guy to defeat. So I'm effectively starting again, I believe. And I'm really no good at all. I'm not really doing Chun-Li here any justice. It's nice that you can play these games with the analog stick that's included on, that's part of the controller on the Gamebox. Although it would be really, really ideal to have an arcade stick, especially for this game. It just does not suit a control pad very well. Personally, that's my opinion anyway. Let's try and get a super move out of this girl. Maybe not. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's see who next. Oh yeah, so yeah, we've started again effectively. So when you die and continue, you got to, well, if you choose a new character, certainly you have to effectively start again. I found that actually occurs in the Street Fighter 3 series when I had it on the Dreamcast. when you die and when you choose a different character, you effectively take a different path and have to effectively start again. Yeah, I'm really. I mean, I like this game. It's lovely and fast and smooth, and it looks great. But I can't get over the sound on this. It's really quite poor. I'm really disappointed with it. You know, I shouldn't really complain. I'm glad. You know, I guess I'm lucky for it to be on here, but it just seems really empty and kind of tinny, and it's like something's missing. Okay, Ryu. Yeah, well, I knew I'd lose that one. You can really tell the difference with the Street Fighter Zero series where it began. I mean, the difference between this and Street Fighter Alpha 3 is just immense. I mean, this really doesn't really compare. Street Fighter Alpha 3 is probably one of the nicest looking Street Fighter games. And nice, you know, in the way it has its different modes and functions. This is just, with their first attempt at the Street Fighter Alpha series, you could just see where the direction they started to take, but they really hit the nail on the head with their Zero or Alpha 3. This is just, yeah, I'd rather play Street Fighter World Warrior version than this actually. This doesn't really figure in my, you know, scale of, you know, greatest Street Fighter games at all. Okay, well, I think I'm going to stop it there actually. So, we've got Ken coming up. Let's play out with Ken, and I'll say until I see you guys again for some more Gamebox videos. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you then.